In Marshall McLuhan's The Medium is the Message, he warns us that sometimes the most substantial societal changes come from the subtle changes that we aren't weary of. In a world where new media and technology consume every aspect of our lives, these subtle changes can have a greater impact than we know. A perfect example of this is Twitter's new update that allows its users to tweet 280 characters per tweet, as opposed to the previous 140. It was a popular opinion among tweeters that 140 characters wasn't enough to clearly express a thought you had, and that forcing yourself to edit your initial ideas was bad for the way we type and write. But we've seen how no character restrictions can be annoying on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. So Twitter, feeling the need to change somehow, simply doubled the number of characters. But this posed a few questions. How might a social media platform doubling their character allowance for status updates change society? Should social media be as big a part of our lives that something like that might even possibly change society? In a country where the president himself, along with many other politicians, tweet regularly, how could this affect politics? Or how could this affect the way we receive breaking news? How are different languages affected? Other languages, like most of the Asian languages, have more meaning in their characters, needing less to get out a thought. 9% of English tweets reached the 140 character limit, while just 0.4% of tweets in Chinese did. But will it make a difference? It may be too soon to tell. The change happened just this September, so we won't have any real data set on the reoccurring frequencies this change may cause. But I wouldn't be surprised if we find people will continue to use poor grammar and shortcuts and nicknames just because they will try to fit more information into the 280 character allowance. It was already common for people to post more than one tweet ranting about the same subject. Unfortunately, when Twitter updated to the 280 character limit, they had also previously updated other features which can make analyzing the results tricky. Twitter improved their system for threads, making it concise and more organized for users to follow, and they also changed the way reply tweets were shown. Another user's Twitter handle is no longer a part of your tweet, allowing for even more room. But Twitter felt that wasn't enough and continued updating their system to give us 280 characters of freedom. But do we really need it? And aside from sports teams chanting their team names over and over, just 5% of tweets since the update have been over 140 characters. Interesting, considering before the update, 9% of tweets in English reached the full 140 character limit. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey posted a tweet explaining the update and commending his team for, quote, saving a real problem people have when trying to tweet. Ironically, someone edited his tweet to show that you can still convey the same message in less words, the original basis for Twitter. Now, some may think I'm overreacting for thinking something so small will play really any role or have any effect on our real lives. But I can assure you that's not true. Even if you don't have a Twitter, the president of our very own United States does and sure likes to use it. At the very least, this 280 character limit allows for our commander-in-chief to insult other leaders and make us look foolish using more words from a 5th grade vocabulary. All politics aside, though, we've already seen the way social media has affected the way we communicate in real life. Some may say the new limit will prevent us from chunking and lead to more fully thought out ideas. Some may say the 140 character limit was actually useful in users' writing habits, forcing the tweeter to only write the information that was important. I say, well, really I have no idea. I do know my generation is seeing a transformation of the way we receive news. I know I myself receive breaking news almost 100% on Twitter, so more room for information is a plus. But at the same time, more room also allows for more false information, or fake news, a phenomenon that's at an all-time high. Will the new character limit bring us to the apocalypse of fake news? Or will it change the way even older generations stay up to date? Well, I guess we'll find out.